Yo, what's up? It's your boy Currency 365. Hope you guys are doing well. Legends never die, they stay in our hearts. If you want to support us, click the like button, subscribe to the channel, and also you can come down here and hit the join button under the video or in our channel section. And you can also join our Patreon, patreon.com/currency365. And we also have Cash App and also PayPal for support if you want to sow some seeds. Peace out. God bless. Enjoy the video and keep the movement going. Legends. Bye.
Hello, everyone. Welcome back to Newsroom. I'm Chella Smith with your Middle East to U.S. entertainment news here on YouTube. Here on Fridays, I bring you the latest on reforms and economics of Iraq based on reports put out by the Middle East news media outlets. I do this weekly review, and it's based off my interests. Thank you, everyone, for joining me. Last week, we spoke about currency baskets, investment forms, banking sector, exchange rates, Iraqi government banks, gold reserves, the private sector, and economic sector. Let's take a look at this week's headlines. The Kurdistan region has transferred over 75 billion dinars to the federal treasury. The Kurdistan Regional Government Ministry of Finance and Economy has transferred non-oil revenues from the Kurdistan region to the Federal Ministry of Finance. The amount totaling 742,844,522,000 dinars was transferred as a federal treasury shares in the region's non-oil revenues for 2024. The transfer was made by General Directorate of Accounting of Ministry of the Finance and Economy. Iraq has partnered with British company to develop the Kirkuk oil fields. Iraq has signed a memorandum of understanding, the MOU, with British Petroleum BP to enhance the development of oil fields in Kirkuk. The agreement signed on August 1, 2024 aims to boost the investment of productions in the region. The memorandum outlines plans for the rehabilitation and development of major oil fields in northern Kirkuk, including Baba, Havana, Bay Hassan, Jamber, and Kabaz. The collaboration is expected to enhance oil and gas productions, strengthen Iraq's energy sector, and foster investments in the region. Iraq plans to increase gold storage over the next few months. Iraq's economist Abdul Rahman al-Shikli predicts a rise in gold reserves over the next 2 months. He urges that gold acquisitions in the sought-after investment portfolio in Iraq has been increasing its gold reserve. Al-Mashhadani urges that maintaining dollar reserves or investing in treasury bonds does not yield profits commensurate with the size of gold price increases. He also notes that these increases do not enhance citizens' confidence or diversify investment. The International Monetary Fund data shows that Iraq increased its gold holdings by 2.644 tons to 148.305 tons in May of 2024, while Qatar raises its gold stocks to 106.423 tons in June of 2024. Al-Sudani has entered the manipulation line and has charged 3 deputies in the latest budget development. Prime Minister Mohammed Shia al-Sudani has informed the House of Representatives an investigation onto budget table manipulation. 3 deputies have been accused of manipulation the budget tables after a vote and signed by the House of Representatives. The government revealed the issue and formed a committee to investigate the manipulation, resulting in a difference of 3.5 trillion dinars. The Parliamentary Finance Committee revealed various budget schedules before and after its approval, with a difference of 15 trillion dinars. Committee member Moen al-Kadhimi stated that the budget tables received from the Council of Ministers are the same as government tables, but the spending budget is 211 trillion dinars. The budget schedule signed by the President of Parliament reads 226 trillion Iraqi dinars. The Economic Contact Group in Iraq is discussing assistance by development in an American presence. Iraq's Economic Contact Group discussed assistance with the Development Road Project with U.S. Ambassador and Charge Affair David Berger joining his colleague to discuss Iraq's economic development and how they can help, according to the U.S. Ambassador on X. The Chief of Staff of the Peshmerga Ministry is scheduled to meet with the head of U.S. Security Cooperation Office to enhance ties. Lieutenant General Issa Ozer, Chief of the Staff of Ministry of Peshmerga, met with the Colonel Jevin Bryce, head of the Security Cooperation Office, as at the U.S. Consulate General in the Kurdistan region. The meeting aimed to strengthen the partnership between the Ministry of Peshmerga and the U.S. military advisory teams, as well as other coalition forces. Both parties emphasized their commitment to ongoing cooperation and mutual support. The Ministry of Peshmerga provided an update of the reform initiatives and acknowledged the critical role of the U.S. military advisory teams in supporting the Kurdistan Peshmerga forces. The collaboration strengthened the defense posture and the Kurdistan region, bolstering regional stability and security. Iraq's in discussions with the World Bank to secure financing for transport and social development projects. Finance Minister Taif Sami Mohammed and the World Bank delegation discussed financing transport and social development projects in Baghdad. The meeting aimed to enhance cooperation in economics and social development. The focus was on supporting transport, railways, and infrastructure projects linking Iraq and Turkey to the European continent, as well as financing the Social Fund for Development programs. The project's aims to improve citizen services, promote economic growth, provide new job opportunities, and support small and medium enterprises. Both sides expressed optimism for fruitful cooperation agreements that could contribute to sustainable development in Iraq. The meeting took place at the Ministry of Finance headquarters. Iraq is undergoing pipeline repairs to test the plumbing of oil flows to Turkey Seaham. The Iraqi official has revealed that the northern oil companies conducted an experimental test of crude oil pumping after the necessary repairs to the Iraqi-Turkey oil pipeline, which were completed. The company stopped oil flows due to the government's instruction for resuming oil exports from Kirkuk oil fields to the Turkish port of Seaham. The Iraqi Ministry of Oil requested a meeting with the Ministry of Natural Resources in the Kurdistan region and foreign companies operating in northern Iraq since March 2023. Crude oil flows along the Iraqi-Turkey oil pipeline have been suspended due to legal and financial uncertainty. Conflicts between the federal government and the Kurdistan regional government is primarily related to oil revenues distribution. These new gas projects are great for the newly rebuilt Iraq. The Central Bank of Iraq has issued directives to banks regarding the sales of dollars. The Central Bank of Iraq has issued a directive to banks, private banks, and exchange companies regarding travel tickets for purchase dollars for travelers. The bank has decided to not accept air tickets issued by airlines and travel and tourism companies listed on domestic or international sanctions lists for the sales of cash dollars for passengers. After large reports of gold being bought in Iraq, studies are urgently examining the gold locally in Iraq. Commerce Minister Athud Daud al-Ghauri met with gold traders to discuss obstacles they face in their work within Iraq and work to provide necessary facilities to localize the gold industry. The Ministry of Commerce is working to support and regulate the work of commercial sectors, including gold trade sectors, due to significant weight in the country's economy. The meeting aimed to identify mechanisms of actions and obstacles to provide an appropriate environment for economic growth and development policy that strengthens the position of gold sectors in the local and international markets. The meeting is ready to cooperate with traders and start steps to overcome obstacles and provide appropriate environments for achieving localization of gold industries in Iraq. In his speech, he talks about regulating the commercial sector. Al-Ghauri announced the issuance of instructions to regulate e-commerce in Iraq, a step towards updating trade policy and provide a safe and prosperous trade environment that contributes to national economy. Gold traders thanked the minister for his interest and support raising problems and challenges to their work. The meeting resulted in an agreement to submit an integrated study to localize the gold industry similar to the development countries. A 15-day preparation period was set, with other meetings to explain the study's basic aspects and results, and a present recommendation to competent government agencies. Spain has signed a cooperation agreement worth in euros 1 billion with Iraq. The Spanish Export Credit Agency, the CESCE, has signed a 1 billion agreement with Iraq's Sovereignty Guaranteed Committee to boost cooperation between the two countries. The agreement aims to support the development of Iraq's private industry and facilitate the exports of equipment, industrial plants, and production lines for key industries. Iraq's government will provide sovereignty guaranteed for financing these contracts, ensuring legal and economic security, encouraging investments. This aligns with countries like Japan and Italy, which have also signed cooperation agreements with Iraq to strengthen economic and commercial ties. And you've been watching Newsroom Weekly Review. I'm Chella Smith with your Middle East U.S. entertainment news on reforms and economics of Iraq. I bring you the latest in our news without having to keep up with all the different outlets. I'm here on YouTube every Friday, so don't forget to subscribe and turn those notification bells on. I'm also on Patreon daily. If you like my content, you can give me a thumbs up. If you really like my content, you can always seed a super chat or a super thanks in the comment section below. Again, thank you for being a subscriber, and thank you for visiting Newsroom Chella Smith for your trusted Dinar news. I'll see you guys next week. Take care. Make sure you join us Fridays, 4 p.m. with Newsroom Updates with Chella Smith Entertainment News.